The assignment was to create this not typical sports graphics show and to create something that's fast moving, like a roller coaster ride for the viewer, but do it in an abstract way.
There's a level of trust that goes into a project of this scale, and you have to have a really strong working relationship with the network. And once you've had success with a client, they tend to come back. And so after 3 successful show packages and 2 Emmy nominations for MLB Network, they got to a point where they trusted Lava to produce their signature show.
So we had meetings with the clients, and some of the comments we got were, we wanted to feel like an experience and make us feel uncomfortable, but in a good way. Those aren't your typical client comments, but you know, we dug it. We liked that stuff, and that's what Lava kind of strives for. So we took all that feedback and all those thoughts and all our concepts, and we created this design that we called Inside Baseball. So we created this non-linear construction of a baseball that we move through in the open, using elements of like grass and dirt and textures of leather, all these different cool elements, footage that sort of make up a baseball game, but also sort of symbolize what the show is actually about, which is all this sort of breakdown and analysis of all these different baseball games. It's very complete. So after the open was approved, well, then we had to create 40 more elements for the graphic package. The challenge of going through all those different pieces is to keep the continuity of design, keep the continuity of concept, and to create a lot of variety. And the variety is something we take a lot of pride in, and that's something that our clients expect from us. So our talented team here at Lava started creating all the different elements, between modeling cleats and animating particles and creating exploding baseballs, all these different pieces that had to be created for this big package. Well, for this particular project, there was no live action production, so we did an edit and selected highlight game footage. And from there, we have to make mats for all the footage. We also wanted to come up with a concept of how we wanted this thing to look. So we researched a lot of different render engines to kind of create the right photographic look that we wanted, that captured the sort of depth of field and soft shadows and the lighting, all the stuff that wanted to create this sort of richness that we were trying to get in this whole package.
Lava has a really strong relationship with the creatives at MLB Network, and everybody trades ideas freely back and forth, and everybody involved has a valid voice in the process because we're all coming from the same place and we have the same common goal of making the show as great as it can be.